Happy Tune is Lost Impact from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about how optimistic I am and how much of a party pooper I am.
That's so funny.
And a month.
Okay, I'm hopping on Halo.
But to
You
call
are
his
live
base.
and you are gay. She is. She is.
So wait, Doctor knows who Takal is, right?
Yeah, of course I know who Takal is. She's the orange female echidna from SA1.
Yeah. Man, I keep wanting to talk to Silent Night. but
Orange female to call, or orange female kidna bad.
Oh, like
Takal's
Orange Man
like,
Dad.
Takal's like, make Angel Island great again. I am not sorry for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop streaming, but our Legio can stream if you guys want to watch.
Should I leave
Well, I mean,
my
your
partner and join
doctor's
you?
in his own game.
Yeah.
I
I
will
don't yours.
stream. Okay, perfect. And if we want to try to do ranked,
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, is this what you all were playing the other night?
Yeah.
I sent you an invite, Dav. For whatever reason, it shows you with the default
Dav.
Spartan. Okay. Oh, Dal. Like Dallas.
Dalv.
Just don't
Yeah.
make me lose any more ranked credit, okay? Like, that's
Oh.
not...
I think you should just call him
You've got
Dr.
that
D
backwards,
at a...
motherfucker, you know it.
I mean, that's
Hey,
what
I'm
happens
the
when you put an ODST on your team when you should have got a Spartan.
I'm the only doctor on this chat, okay?
Okay, yeah, we don't need to confuse it.
Doctor of homosexuality.
Okay, am I streaming this pretty good, yo? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Yo.
fine to me.
Mr.
looks fine to
Yo.
me.
I'm from the hood, yo.
Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, I'm not even joking. So on Xbox, if you're looking for players with mics, you can, so there are these things called groups, where you can just search for players and people can join your party. And I got someone in my party who's like, yeah, bro, I'm from the ghetto. I'm like hardcore and just, you know, all this tough guy talk. But to prove it, he took his gun and not only fired it inside his place, but even was firing it outside his window at a vehicle, and he set off the car alarm. I'm not even kidding. It was
What
real
the
fucking.
Oh my god.
So not in
yeah.
the game, but like...
And he
Over
says,
the
"Oh, no one's
audio?
gonna call the cops around here." Yeah,
That's
Oh
funny.
my god.
Well,
Why is that sound
and
exactly
and
like
I don't know how to I don't
Halo?
know how to take this. But I don't know how I should take this. But he said I didn't kick him from the chat after that. I was like, okay, this guy's a character in my head. And then over time, he was like, I think you get along real well in our group, or some shit like that. I'm not sure how I should take that, but
So I killed one of them with the bomb in the corner. The other guy barely beat me out in a one-on-one. You avenged me.
I
though.
finished him off. Yeah.
Thank you.
We all just playing
Okay.
Halo again.
but why did you stop streaming?
Am I not streaming anymore?
You are, but I was
No,
trying to ask.
Because my internet is gay. That's
Okay,
why.
yeah, I figured
And
so.
I don't want to.
I figured so,
I
and
don't want to
but that's
underperform
okay.
because of internet.
no,
I
I
don't wanna
understand.
underperform.
No, I get you. I get all that. It would affect a lot of things. And honestly, I can
Yeah.
hear you a lot better now because you were still cutting out before, even when you were playing
Oh,
Sonic.
he's so weak up there. Yeah.
And it was
Oh,
going
beside
all.
you.
It was going all pixelated. You know, like. Meh.
Yeah, I know. What you
Yeah, I understand.
It's like a girl trying to explain what she's really thinking, you know, it just gets all staticky and...
mean.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Fuck! I had to reload. He's one shot of my ex. You're far away. Don't even bother.
I got...
He's below the bridge, jumping up to you.
I want no freaking
Yeah,
snow
they
coat.
got me good. So is there no hammer, right? This is doubles.
Yeah, this is ranked.
Which I prefer it that way. I hate that hammer. It's so bullshit. Okay, so I got back off.
I love the hammer. I don't love... Well, I love using it. I hate getting it used on me. Because it is fucking bullshit. But, you know, I'm fine with Halo having OP weapons. That's, you know, the beauty of map control is they can be OP because the skill comes from actually obtaining them and fighting for them, and when you get them, you know, your reward is to just go ham with them. But it's because of the risk you took to go out and get them.
It also keeps people
That's
from
what-
hiding the whole match.
Yeah, exactly. That's... I love that far more than Call of Duty's just spawn with an OP gun and just prepare for bitchy players.
Okay, I guess I got the banished sniper rifle. I mean, that's honestly pretty good for me. Oh, there's a guy
I
coming on
hate
flank.
that one.
Hey, there he
Oh,
is.
behind me and above me. Fuck.
Wait, so heliotrope, right?
Heliotrope. Yeah.
Okay, good. Make sure I pronounce that right. So, I assume you're a Sonic fan as well, like the rest of us.
No, she's not.
Oh my god, he stuck me.
No, she's
Really?
an actual normal human being, I guess. I guess.
He's hoping, is what he means.
I'm hoping.
He guesses, but that's a polite way to say he hopes. No, I don't know why I'm here. No, no, he just invited me. We met on like a movie
Film
server.
Discord.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
but I'm not opposed to learning new things. Yeah.
I gotcha.
You want it?
No, you take it. He's weakened.
Like
He's
we
up
were
there
just
on the
talking
bridge.
earlier. We were just talking earlier about me potentially buying. I'm just very bad with technology. Is my problem. I'm a bit
Oh, I know.
ancient. I'm a bit of a dinosaur. No, I'm not talking to you. No. I was talking to the doctor.
The doctor, okay.
Yeah, I'm having an appointment over here. No, but no, we were just speaking earlier about me potentially getting an Xbox.
I gotcha.
So, yeah. No, I mean, I just am like, I'm like a dinosaur when it comes to technology, and I do like games, but I play stuff like, I play pinball. I don't know. But I'm not opposed to, like, learning new things or playing games.
Okay.
And that's sort of what I'm doing right now, is just like watching and
I gotcha.
trying to figure out what's even happening, like how it works.
I'd say I was probably a dinosaur to technology when I was like 12 to 15 maybe. But I started getting the hang of it when I was 16 and above.
Yeah. Right, because you can. Hopefully you can pick up stuff.
Alright, fuck off, spider. No, that's probably the game.
Yeah, that's alright. But yeah, as far as pronouncing it correctly. Well, either
Yeah,
way.
you get the camo at least.
Well, but as
You
far
used it?
I did. I thought maybe I could get away too.
At least they didn't get it. That's all I care about. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Fuck.
Oh.
You just ran into each other, I think.
Dal might save us.
Fuck,
here.
he's one shot of my ex. He's going up the stairs in the back there. Oh, now he's healed up. Fuck. Ish.
Okay, I think he's stuck me. He did. Things are getting a little hairy. I see him. Okay, I gotta win my 1v1, but I gotta run.
Fuck!
It won't go well.
Don't pursue. Don't pursue. We can win this. We just have to don't pursue. He's coming up to you. Oh, I'm coming up too. He's behind you. Fuck, 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 fuck. Going.
What? What the hell? How did he even get me? Like, what? I didn't even see the sticky explosion if that's how. I just died suddenly.
Sticky.
We did good though, that
explosion.
match. Yeah, there's sticky bombs. that the
That's not
Covenant
what you think it
uses.
is.
I know. I was. It's kind of a.
Sticky explosion. Oh my god.
Well, it's cause you make fucking kinky jokes all the time. Like you were joking about how Black Doom wears chains and shit. I was like, oh, Black Doom's into a lot of kinks, and I'm just like, okay.
I didn't say that. You're
Yes,
thinking
you
of someone
did.
else. Did I?
That
Yeah,
sounds
you
so
did.
lit.
I must have been high. I must have been high.
You weren't high. I can-
No. Actually, I think you were telling me that you're in like a Black Arms themed server, and you were telling me that there were people in that server actually like fetishizing him, like fucking thirsting.
Oh yeah, they were simping over Black Doom.
And then
pretty much.
I made they were simping over Black Doom, and I think I made a joke about the chains or some shit like that after.
Let me guess. A bunch of non-binary but biological girls were in there, like.
No, biological males who identify as females who identify as males.
Let's just say it was both of those, and then just a bunch of like leftist commie bitches in there or some shit. Yeah.
Why are you even in there?
Because they actually are some pretty good artists, and they do have some cool ideas. I hate to say it, but yeah.
Basically, it sounds like you value the good over the bad, and that's not a bad thing.
Well, I'm only there for the art, and it's just like sometimes I can't stand their fucking attitudes, but it's just like I choose to tolerate it.
Yeah, because you value the worth of the good stuff over the.
Honestly, if someone was
Downside.
in this server posting like LGBT pixel art like once a week, that would be enough for me. I'm just so tired of it. Like it's same if it was like Christian Sonic pixel art. Honestly, the Christian Sonic pixel art would piss me off even more.
Does that
But-
even exist?
Yeah, that exists. Not really.
Oh.
There's Christian like poorly drawn Sonic fan art, but not usually pixel art.
Okay.
If I see anyone who makes any art of Santiago the Hedgehog, is getting kicked.
I don't even know who
Yeah,
Santiago
the bitches
is.
in the Discord.
Santiago, here, let me explain to our Legio who Santiago is, because he doesn't know. Santiago is basically,
I don't know either, so I'm learning as well. Let's all sit for
you won't
story
even
time.
No, hold on.
I know, I'm
You won't even know what I'm
excited
talking
to
about, 'cause
learn.
you're...
Because I'm what? Finish that sentence.
No.
Because I'm what? Because I'm what?
You don't
I'm
know
what now?
anything about Sonic, so you're not gonna understand the explanation.
Because you're
Okay.
a dinosaur. Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's like Yoshi.
Anyways, it's the Generations classic design, which all the classic purists, well, some of them, like half of them are like, that's not how we looked, and stuff, and they show pictures of Saturn Sonic, which Saturn Sonic did look much better, but
Saturn Sonic, or you talking Sat AM Sonic?
Like Sega Saturn Sonic. No, Sega Saturn Sonic. Like that era. Like late 90s. We never got like an original Saturn Sonic game, but we did get Sonic games on the Saturn, and we saw renders, and that's the design a lot of like the just hardcore virgin purists favor. But no, I think Santiago, like basically the joke is he looks nothing like Sonic, and he just looks like he's basically a baby Sonic. He looks chibi as fuck. He doesn't look like the same character, so they call him Santiago. And some people who like the design get so offended at that nickname, it's hilarious.
Huh. I see.
Yeah, it's a whole thing in the community now.
Oh, they got Overshield.
What? How did I not get that?
I don't like Generation Classic Sonic.
Yeah, it's awful. But I can't lie, it does look similar to like the American classic Sonic art, or not American, sorry, Japanese. The American looks even worse. Fuck, the mohawk. Ugh.
That was just like a 90s edge thing. Like, believe it or not, Sonic was essentially like the closest thing to the closest thing to edgy back in the 90s, and then Shadow was 2000s edgy, and then Infinite was just the new fucking brand of edgy.
See, he's not even edgy, he's just a goof.
Infinite's not even edgy, he's just a man-child. Well, not
no,
my
it
version.
really is.
Not my version of Infinite, though.
Not your version.
My version is just fucking Satan. It's just fucking like, there's Satan, then there's Infinite, pretty much.
Satan incarnate.
It's Insanity.
See,
and
that's
Satan.
just redundant of Mephiles to me, though. That's just like a rip-off of Mephiles, in my opinion. I'm sure you'll do it justice, though.
Well, it's, for me, well, that is kind of a thing that I have going on, is that, like, Mephiles and Infinite are kind of like two sides of the same coin, but, again, they're two different sides. Basically, Mephiles is about, like, darkness, death, and destruction. Infinite is more...
The BR's on our side.
My version of Infinite's more tragic, and basically he's the embodiment of, like, pain, torture, and insanity.
Okay. I like that. Whereas Mephiles is more nihilism.
In a way, yeah. I could probably put it like that. I've been trying
Because Mephiles does... Sorry, go on.
I've been trying to figure out a way to, you know, do Mephiles and Infinite similar, but, you know, I don't want them to be rip-offs of each other or whatnot, or, you know, clones, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, I could kind of go with that. It's basically, you know, Mephiles is just a nihilist, and he thinks nothing fucking matters. And, like, Infinite, that is that way too, but it's like he wants to keep everything alive just so it can experience pain, torture, and suffering. While Mephiles, on the other hand, just wants to end everything.
Mephiles is basically what the humans accuse Shadow of being. What they think he is.
Yeah. And it's kind of the same with, like, Black Doom or whatnot. Just different, again, you know, two sides, different coin. Wait, two different sides, same coin.
Right. I really do like Eclipse, though. Like, I hope he isn't just like a grunt in the grand scheme of things, like in Infinite's game or something, like one of the horsemen of the apocalypse, you know. Because I do think he very much just has earned being his own character.
Oh, did I kill him? I did.
Overshield. Oh, nice.
That plasma pistol is super good. I pop so many shields and then finish them off with a bandit evo.
Fuck. Oh, I tried to activate the shields, but they got it. Oh wait, you got it. Use it. Crouch. When you're behind ledges. crouch when you're behind ledges so they can't headshot you.
Okay, I've tried
Remember,
that. It
one
doesn't
headshot.
always work. I'm shocked. Some of the areas are not designed for that to happen.
That area you were in, I can do it just fine there. You might have to toggle your crouch settings to be, well, not toggle, then just hold, if that makes sense. See, that would have been a good spot to just throw a nade right before you die. He's still learning, but he's pretty damn good for someone who just picked up this game. How did I lose that? Oh my god, I fumbled that so hard. He's behind you. Throw a nade on your, like, as you're running away, try and throw a nade against the wall to...
Are you getting picked on?
Getting mogged on.
Oh, barely took him with me. Oh my
We lost
god.
by 4 points, too. I feel like I missed 2 plays where it really was my fault, and that cost us, well, you know, it might have cost us the game, but we did lose factually. That is a correct statement. That's what my lawyer told me to say. I mean, not to say. I'm screwed. I hate when you're chasing someone and you're sprinting, or you're just like jumping so you don't make too much noise, and it's like, do I want to keep sprinting and jumping and go for that backstab, or should I just be shooting before they turn around and headshot me because they're somehow that good?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, when you're running away from someone, what you want to do is throw like a grenade against the wall so it's kind of lands where you just were, and it forces them to either stay back or they... Yeah, when someone's chasing you, throw grenades in your tracks. Don't throw a head though, because then you'll just run into your own grenade. Throw it like against the wall to the side, so it ricochets.
So, am I still coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Helljumper, do you think that pinks are a negative thing? Like, people really should not indulge in this?
Do I think what? Sorry?
Do you think that kinks are a negative thing? Like, it's not good to indulge in that type of behavior.
What I think is you should go and get that sniper rifle.
Okay.
It's still there. Yeah.
And you put a nice skin on it for me, too. You gonna get overshield?
I'm cracked at the moment. I'm going over to it. Oh. Oh, nice. Battle rifle. Got an ugly skin on it. Beautiful.
You know,
Oh, I'm getting shot from
skins are
behind.
so bad that you don't even need to feel bad about not being able to buy any. Good job. For
Whenever
the
they
Empire.
stick you, always chase after them. Because if you're dying anyways, you may as well take them with you. Oh, sorry, I shot you once there.
Okay.
Well, so Delphi, like,
Yeah.
I guess one little, I guess either concept or possible, how can I say it, like an aspect or a trait of Mephiles that you may or may not like.
I saw him.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're not doing like the Solaris thing. Like Mephiles is just his own thing by himself.
Mephiles, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna pick up my sniper rifle. I haven't had a good chance to use it, unfortunately.
Although
so-
he will have somewhat of a similar origin. I want to like, I don't know, I don't know if I want like a black hole to be involved or like just dark matter. Like I want his origin to still have like some sort of how do I describe this? Like existential, like just existentialism attached to like his creation. Just like basically he.
Existential crisis.
How do I just? Well, no, like what I mean is, I don't want it to be religious necessarily, but I do want him to just kind of be, I guess, related to like, how do I describe it? Just
a fundamental moral
Religious.
principle of some sort.
Religious inspired?
no. Hold on. Like I haven't fully decided yet, but basically like maybe they find a way to harness like someone's experimenting similar to how the I forgot what his name was, but
Solaris.
that fucking guy knows. No. The ones who were experimenting on him, the
Oh,
father
Duke
of
Sol-
Elise, do you remember?
The Duke of Soliana.
The Duke of
yes.
Solion, yeah. How he was experimenting, trying to harness a certain power. I want it to be similar to that, but perhaps like he was harnessing the negative energy from the earth and nature, and it just formed this sociopathic, like dark virus that was sentient.
That's a cool way to put it, I suppose.
Like I don't want it to be like a religious thing necessarily, but still like a nature thing,
God,
if
how
that
the
makes
fuck did he
sense.
do that without a sniper rifle to me?
I mean, I guess I can see what you're saying there.
I dropped dynamo grenades.
Like, and maybe so I guess like I'm not saying I'm gonna have like drugs be involved in his creation, but you know how like some people say like magic mushrooms or other psychedelics are kind of like you visiting the ghost realm or whatever you want to call it. Like just I want it to be something related to that, just not through like drugs, if that makes sense. But rather like science.
No, that's an interesting take.
I-
on it.
It'll take a lot of like just
Yeah,
thinking
rewriting.
to really come up with.
I've
yeah,
been
like
doing
refining.
I've been doing that myself too. It's like I've got different ideas what I want to do with Mephiles. Like I've got ambition for him to say the least. You're gonna hate me for this. He's not I like him a lot. I think he's a great villain, but he's not my favorite. But you know, that's just me.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
what? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a Saunders moment. Oh yeah. So I've got ambition for Mephiles. He's me personally. I am kind of putting some like biblical religious stuff behind him, not to like push anything.
That's
it's just
fair.
like for cool. It's
No,
just like for
yeah.
cool symbolism or whatnot.
Well, I don't want to like tell the audience like whether God exists or not, because I mean,
Well, no, not
my
like
belief is
that.
like we don't know. Like I don't want to like confirm or deny that, because I feel like that would just be inauthentic to reality. Not to say we have to be completely realistic. I mean, we are talking about anthropomorphic hedgehogs here who can run super fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell off. There
That's
goes
okay.
one of our points. Fuck.
I just
I
dragged him
hate
down here.
that shit. Now I'm in flame core down here.
Dun, dun. I love
What an
the music
awesome
of Flame
stage.
Core. Or at least I think
I
it's
especially love that second act, the cavern theme.
from I remember I also liked the train chase theme, but to get back to my
Oh, yeah.
my original point of what I had is like
Yeah.
I got different ideas for Mephiles. I am one way or another I probably am gonna end up keeping the Solaris thing as a part of my story. One of my ideas is that basically Solaris was like the embodiment of like of light and
Behind you.
like the
Careful,
beginning of-
careful.
What?
Or in-game chatter, callouts.
Oh, okay. As I was saying, basically, like there was the beginning of the universe. There was like, there was light and dark, and then like the two separated into different beings.
Oh my
The
god.
light formed Solaris, and then like the darkness formed basically an entity that I like to call Kosernor, basically, which is like the version of Satan in my Sonic Rewrite. At least that's what I have for an idea. I don't know for sure if I'm going to use that, but
Interesting.
basically, Mephiles is maybe like either a secret weapon or like a super weapon for Kosernor. Like he's the son of Satan in a way. He's kind of like an antichrist, sort of, and he will definitely be another one, of dark. Another one of Shadow's dark reflections, obviously, because that's just what I have going on for him, as many other rewriters and franchises tend to do with them. It's like basically Kosernor would be Black Doom, and then Mephiles would be like pure evil Shadow, something like that. But that's just one of my ideas.
Did I at least kill him with a grenade?
I'm definitely planning to have Mephiles have a lot more, I guess, sort of.
With your
how do I say
grenade?
this without sounding weird? Like having some kind of like posing as a personal threat to Blaze and Elise, and also Sonic and Silver as well, because I feel like he was missing those aspects. What else do I have in my list?
Okay.
Fucking sniped him cross map, but I didn't get a headshot, so we just hid.
And I've got different ideas for Iblis too. It's like I might make Iblis a sort of like give him like a sentient Mobian form or something, or her, because I think Iblis might be described as like a her in Sonic 06.
I don't know or care about that.
Yeah.
About what?
Yeah, first time hearing of that.
Hearing about
I don't
what?
think it's a him or her.
It's just an it.
Iblis.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
it's a
just an
she.
it. Like a elemental being.
Oh. Yeah.
I always thought of it as Mephiles is the will of Solaris, and Iblis is like just the raw, like physical fury,
Yeah, that's what
elemental
he is.
fury, I
He's
guess.
the raw power. He's
Yeah.
he's basically a wild animal. He's kind of like he's like a fiery chaos, perfect chaos.
We dropped the sniper. You can take it. There's a battle rifle nearby too.
Yeah.
And I might keep the original, like, Mephiles was originally
Hey,
Solaris.
I dropped it.
Okay.
I might keep that original part, like where he was originally like the half of Solaris, and then Iblis, was his raw strength and power.
Oh my god.
And basically set Mephiles up as a bit more of a tragic character. It's because like,
Fuck.
what I was thinking of is like, he watched over the people of Soliana, and then they turned on him and tried to use him, try to strip him his power for their own benefit. That's another idea I have.
Oh my god, really? They might tie us. Careful. 30 seconds or so. Just play it safe. Take the win. Don't tie them.
Fuck, he was one fucking shot. But it's
Dude, I told you to
fucking
play it
teammate.
safe, and you
No,
decided
he
to
was
take-
one headshot away. And wait. Watch out for that grenade.
Okay, now we're dealing with the guy with overshields, so... yeah, I didn't want you to pursue them, but I'm not going to be mad about that.
He
I don't
was
know why
one
y'all-
headshot away.
Oh wait, we played a 25 to win, that's right, not 20.
Y'all niggas just making like the goofiest noises in the fucking mic, and I love it.
He was one fucking headshot away, and I got a much higher KD than you, so suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Suck on my cock.
Helio hasn't said anything in a while. We're just
Oh,
talking
I was
about
just
Sonic
because
and
I'm
getting
just
mad
still
over our
I'm
games.
trying to because I'm trying to memorize. I was even gonna write it down in the notepad in my phone about what you said.
What
I'm
we're
just been
talking about.
listening. Yeah, I was really gonna like pull some quotes here, but the best one so far was, well, because in reality, but of course, let's get real. We are talking about anthropomorphic hedgehogs here. And I just
Yeah.
love that. No, it was funny. It was just funny in the context in which.
Yeah, he didn't wanna
No,
talk
it was
about
like super
realism.
deep. It was like super deep. You all were getting super deep about it. I never realized it was this deep. When you said that,
Trust me, Helio, you haven't seen the half of it. I'm very fucking deep in my Sonic shit.
oh no, I'm not making fun of it.
I didn't
I was
think you
just
were.
meaning
I was just
No.
saying.
it's. No, it's just. No, and how do I say it? I think you know what I'm talking about. No, it was a back and forth, and it kept going, and then just when you said, well,
We're talking
because I
about
want to make it realistic and in reality, but hold on a second, let's get real here. We all are talking about anthropomorphic hedgehogs.
who can
it's
run
just-
fast.
I don't know.
Yep.
That's why I kind of keep like a little meter on myself. It's just like a seriousness scale. It's just like I'm only gonna be so serious about writing shit because it's like, like what's this gonna do? Help me pay the bills or some shit or further my education? No, not really. It's just sort of
Yeah.
a hobby. It's a passion.
Honestly, I live for the sole my main purpose in life is to create art, in my opinion. But
Well, for me, it's definitely a big part of it. It's just now I wish it could be the sole purpose of my existence, but sadly that's not how shit works. I don't have any fucking rope left. What the hell?
rope. Oh, Terraria. Okay.
Yes.
You know, the outfit you had on before the game loaded was pretty good there, Jumper. Or, Dow. You know what? I could help you push for overshields, but I'm gonna detour for the sticky grenades.
I got it, don't worry. Fucker.
Sorry, I thought there was another guy here. I might be able to get that double ammo.
Ugh.
I'm a ways away from you in the conflict.
Vitor Legio, are you?
Oh,
Did you ever play Terraria before? Or, nah, you never cared.
I did. I
for it.
put 255 hours into it.
Huh.
watch out for my nade. Fuck.
Grenade.
Okay.
Oh god, Delvery. There's this little short video that Kite and Chaz had posted. He was playing Halo with somebody, and he like threw a grenade at him when they reached this like a checkpoint right before the cutscene was about to start, and then it's like it cuts to like the very beginning of the cutscene, and then it fades and it snaps right back to the gameplay of the grenade he threw at his co-player's feet, and he just goes flying across the room, and then it just keeps repeating over and over because so basically he got
Oh
both of
my
them
God.
both of them stuck in just a loop of getting blown up. I'd have to send it to you later tonight or some shit. It's funny. I know you're not big on Chaz, but
Yeah.
I don't know if my sniper rifle's still over there.
Too autism-tistic for me. And that's saying something.
well, he's too Dragon Ball-tistic for you. So.
Yep. Yep. that's a great way to put it.
Because like you didn't seem to have a problem with him until I told you he was Dragon Ball Z was.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke. Like when I was like, okay, now I hate his guts. No, that was a joke. But no, I mean, I've listened to him, and I don't really think he brings much to like conversations I hear
Careful
between
behind
him
you.
and Chronic, to be honest. But I still
mean,
respect
he-
Chronic for just being a good friend to him and not
I mean,
caring.
Chaz does kind of admit that himself. He's like, yeah, I mean, I usually don't have much to contribute, but he's like, I try or whatnot. So
Shield.
Not a bad guy.
you just don't care for his content, yeah.
Yeah. Sure, he'd be fun to talk to.
Yeah, he's fun to, spend the night to get fucked up with on the booze or whatnot. And I
Yeah,
talk from
that does
experience.
sound like fun. Oh yeah.
I mean, I was making the fucking jokes about my brother doing this little piggy thing and bending my finger. We were drunk as fuck, and we were just laughing our fucking asses off. I even threw up on live stream, so
Oh god.
it's like getting fucked up and having a good time like that. It's perfect time to join Chaz's stream.
Sniper on my X if you want it. And I
Alright.
believe he has sniper above you as well.
I'm thankful for his contribution.
He ran away somewhere. Oh.
I almost shot
Fuck.
you there.
Ugh.
Okay.
These guys suck anyways.
No, they're good. The minute my shields are popped, they get a headshot and they kill me. I hate it. I don't know if that means my movement is just bad, but this...
Sorry, let me reiterate. They suck compared to me. There we go.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you for the assist fire. You can get over shields there.
When you're bad, you just do what you can to be good. I got 36 more shots.
I'm looking for them.
Yeah, they got snipers somewhere around here, I'm sure.
Also, a little tip. If you and I are on the same side of the map, it is pretty much a guarantee that they are on the rough opposite. Oh, here they are! They were hiding right here, both of them. They're trying to delay the end of the game by hiding. Pussies. You have a sniper?
Nope.
No, you don't. I only have one shot left. It's not going to be much value. Oh. Oh, I wish I got that. Nice. Oh, he's up there. Nice. Oh, this is a horrible camo. He's behind me over there somewhere.
Yep, my shield's popped and I just die.
No, fucking Harvey.
Fuck. We're literally 10 kills ahead of them, so we're good.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're at that risk of losing.
Don't go in there, don't go in there. You're cracked. When you're cracked, always fucking run away. Don't try and pursue.
Although honestly, Delvery, I do really like your take on that list though. It's okay. If it's okay with you, could I add that to my list of concepts?
Oh, thanks.
Or do you not want me stealing?
Yeah, of course. They would. No. I would. I'd like that. Yeah, actually. I mean, the more, if anything, like the reason I'm, making my own is because, well, because the actual canon, the official canon, has failed us so many times, and the more my ideas become common, the more, maybe not official, but just power the concepts get, I guess, become.
10 kills, 5 deaths, 6 assists.
Prominent. Yeah.
It's like I remember when I first told, it's like one of our first calls we had together, and I was telling y'all about like my rewrite, mainly Carlegio, about my rewrite of Black Doom. He was like, you straight up made Thanos a better character. That's when you based him off of that.
So, anti-cheat wasn't authenticated. So I have to. I unlocked the desert king.
Nice. Yeah, I really wish we had the ability to make our own armor kits so we could just switch between designs on the fly without having to change everything. That would be nice.
One story I would like to share. So,
Yeah, you
So-
were saying Carlegio?
About Mephiles, I had this idea, I've shared it a little bit in the past, but what if Silver, you know or Little Planet from Sonic CD?
Yes.
What if Silver, after Sonic 06, you know, everything kind of gets reset, Blaze is cast to another dimension, whatever. What if Silver's new timeline reset, so to speak, is,
Oh, yeah.
he's on Tiny Planet, he's a hero, but he feels like something's missing. He has dreams about this cat. I actually went as far as he has dreams about Blaze, but he can't make out Blaze, and he ends up falling in love with this emerald-colored cat who reminds him of Blaze in his dreams, and he thinks, oh, she's the one, and basically, she dumps him, and then that kind of sends him in depression, and then he meets Mephiles on the streets, and Mephiles disguises himself as like this homeless guy. And he just wins Silver's trust by pointing out little things like how timelines work and don't you feel like something's off, and basically Mephiles manipulates Silver because in my version of the story, Mephiles can't control time.
Yeah,
Mephiles can warp, but he needs to manipulate Silver because Silver does have the capacity to control time.
I don't like that. Go on, though.
So what he does, he convinces Silver to... Are we in the same fire team? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And basically he gets Silver to be like, hey, even though you only have like vague memories of it, this person who meant the world to you, which is Blaze, you guys were once heroes. You saved the universe, but you fucked up at the end. And instead of you saving her, she saved you. And that's why you guys are eternally apart. But you can undo saving the universe and try to redo it the right way. And this time, you can be the one to conceal this monster. He doesn't even tell him who Iblis is, just there's this vague memory of this monster him and Blaze had to fight. And then since Blaze doesn't have to seal him up and get cast away, if you're strong enough, you can seal this monster inside yourself and you can keep Blaze forever. So Mephiles tricks Silver into undoing saving the universe. Iblis gets out, but by the end of the story I would make it to where rather than just accepting, you know, the heroic sacrifice, Silver ends up replaying time over and over again. He can't give up Blaze. And what happens more towards the end is Silver ends up learning that he can successfully seal Mephiles inside of himself. And Mephiles becomes almost like this devil on his shoulder and slowly erodes Silver's character to where he's infinitely more selfish, just trying to get Blaze, you know, get a timeline where the world isn't a shitty burning wasteland and he can have his ideal girl. And then if I wanted to take the story even further, Blaze ends up sealing Iblis inside of her while Silver, you know, is in a union with Mephiles inside of him, and she becomes a hero again, but she has to destroy Silver and Mephiles to stop time from repeating infinitely.
Well, I can't say I'm usually a big fan of, like, you know, the shipping stuff and whatnot, but I will admit that's actually kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't usually write shipping stories either, but I will admit that idea kind of came from a place of a lot of loneliness when I was a teenager and a young adult, but with enough philosophy to where it's one of the few romance stories I would not mind. It's not a romantic, it's not like an ecchi anime, right? Where this main character gets like 5 demonesses who seduces him or something. This is a very tragic story, I would write.
Yeah.
One with a real lesson about not being willing to let go, too, that you were saying.
Yeah.
It's not teenage wish fulfillment.
Yeah. There is this one YouTuber called Hiroton. Like, I do like some of his shit, but he's a good storyteller and he's got good ideas, but he's just one of these guys who just can't tell a story without just shoehorning his fucking ships in. Like, he shoehorns Sonic X Amy and Shadow X Rouge and Silver X Blaze, and it's just like, oh my god. Like, even though, like, and that's usually something I don't like, even if it's a ship that I would support, I still don't like it because then it just devolves into a fucking shipping fanfic. That's just what I've seen too many fucking times. It's just like, okay, I don't need more of this shit, but you know.
My idea for Mephiles' way of fucking with Silver. That's actually a good idea, Legio, but my idea is gonna be where Mephiles, he can't time travel, he can't manipulate time, but what he can do is dimension hop. But he tricks Silver into like, he calls it time travel. He tricks Silver into thinking it's time travel. Yeah. So he constantly still thinks that his world is the future of Sonic's world, but every time he comes back to it, it's still ruined. So Silver's like, is it ever gonna, like, he's always looking for the, newest threat, like world-ending threat and stuff, because there's plenty to choose from. But Mephiles' joke on Silver's basically that, he'll never save his world, and he's basically giving him false hope.
Yeah. I've had some kind of similar idea, but not executed the same way. I'm not going to tell you I came up with it first, though, because you've told me about this a few times in the past, too, I think. I really like that idea, though. I could show you an article I wrote years ago, actually, about how to fix time travel, because in my opinion, time travel is almost always... I wish they never used it, because no matter what, you're gonna have a contradiction. It's which contradiction do you want? It's literally, how does the author want the outcome to be, and that determines what contradictions matter. And it's just stupid, right? It breaks the immersion. And so what I said is, you could have a story where Silver thinks he's saving the future, but he's not. It's just he's from an alternate dimension, and someone made him think it was the real dimension. Or
one shot. He's one shot over there. What are you doing? Not anymore.
Yeah, but one thing interesting about Hiroton,
there you go,
and how he wrote Mephiles, but also how he wrote Infinite, is basically he has like, it's weird because he does a lot of this fucking time traveling bullshit, but he has like multiple versions of it.
We got my ex.
Like, there's one of them who like
going for overshield. Nope, going to kill myself actually. Pop the shields.
Like, he has one Infinite who's basically like Infinite from the original timeline of Sonic Forces, where basically he killed Sonic and then used the Phantom Ruby to implant it in Sonic's body, and then use Sonic's body as a host. And he like went back in time, and he actually like forms a partnership with Mephiles. And basically, Silver's future, what it really was, it was Infinite using the Phantom Ruby to mess with people's cognition, where Iblis never even existed, and he was just making everyone hallucinate to think they were fighting off Iblis's spawn and shit. And basically, he was setting everyone up against each other to, just make them kill each other for the fun of it.
Jeez, that's dark.
Well, yeah, I do want that to be a key characteristic of Mephiles, is basically like being on that devil on the shoulder of like every like side, basically every opposing character, and basically getting them all to fight each other.
Mm-hmm. That's mostly like what my version of Infinite does.
I mean, that's kind of what he does. That is what he did in the official game. But yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Also, one flaw that I find with Mephiles, or maybe it's not even a flaw, maybe it just adds to his like mystery and ethereal nature, but it's not really clear what all of his powers are. He can kind of just do anything and he just doesn't die, but doesn't that just make him impossible to... I don't know. Because, I mean, he survived Shadow's inhibitor ring, so...
He seems like he can just warp all over the place, so... If I were to rewrite him, I'd make it to where he's really good at escaping before death. Like, unlike me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you give him one power. He doesn't need time travel. He doesn't need all this stuff. He can dimension hop. He can create portals. He can warp. And that also makes him really hard to kill.
Well,
Not just that, but like when he's defeated, he goes into his liquid form. Well, not liquid, but like his gas form, kind of. And that is impossible to kill. But he is weakened and less mobile when he's in that state. Like we saw how powerless he was when Shadow traveled back to seal him. Also, you naded me there, you fucking goof.
I can't believe I threw 3 grenades and the only people who died was me. You.
Yeah, for me it's like Mephiles is not very powerful on his own. What he has to do is that he has to rely.
I agree. He needs to manipulate something. Oh, sorry.
Basically, how I'm writing not Infinite Mephiles is like at first he starts off pretty weak, but he has to rely on his intelligence and his his craftiness and manipulation or whatnot in order to get what he wants. Now he can get like more powerful as he goes on. I did have one idea, like maybe the Scepter of Darkness could be like the key to victory over him. Is you can't ever be killed, but they find a little pocket dimension outside of time, and then they seal him away in the Scepter of Darkness. And basically just trap him there forever, something like that.
Careful, they're behind you. Oh my god! Really? It took that long for the lag to confirm my kill? No wonder I'm losing.
Fucking melee too soon.
I did too. But yeah, I agree. Mephiles warps around, uses his intelligence, and that's why manipulating someone powerful is so important in his plan.
Well, I think making him on his own just a fucking pushover and having to rely entirely on manipulating others, I think that just makes him too easy to defeat and kind of a pushover, which I really don't think is fitting of his just like maniacal destruction craving, just devilish personality. Like he should be capable of utter destruction.
Right?
No, but Mephil is already... No, he's super powerful on his own. Iblis is just the sort of... He has a lot more like large-scale power, like more like natural disaster-esque, whereas Mephiles is more personal, like shooting like dark orbs and shit like that. Using dark matter. Shit.
For me, it's like one ability that Mephiles has that he's actually a natural shapeshifter. I'm unsure if like maybe he can only gain power, like a portion of someone's power by absorbing their shape or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like I'm thinking that's something I might go for. but I'm sure.
Oh my god. I'm getting super fucking pissed off now. I'm losing all my 1v1s. I don't even know how they're killing me. I just don't see it coming.
One of them left. Ha.
Well, it wasn't because of me. I'm not that good. I almost think that rather than making a full comic, what fans ought to do if they want to make a memorable series, they should just make like, because we have limited time and resource to fulfill our dreams, right?
Yeah. Anyway, they should make a what instead of a comic?
Like some pictures to go with a written fan fiction, or like.
Yeah, there's some people who do that.
The problem though is then you're like, oh, so it's like a children's book, because it's a book with pictures.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get that. But, no, just because that format
He's over here. Where are you going?
don't necessarily make a children's book.
Fuck.
I
Okay,
swear,
you get
man.
over shields. You need it more. Where is he? He only needs 2 more kills. And if he sticks one of us while we're next to each other, he wins. Where is he?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's the lag that's killing me. I need to fire extra rounds to end them, is what it really feels like, to be honest.
I didn't mean to ping there.
Got him. Over there. Good job. I actually kind of came back there.
I'm almost at Platinum 2. I've got 5 more minutes on my boost.
Alright. I got 10 kills, 13 deaths, and 3 assists.
Still a good help.
Okay, here's a good Sonic question for you. You guys ever thought about the Shadow androids? How, if they really were gonna fool Shadow, oh, an android, you need to make there be at least a few other androids that have similar cognitive
talk.
depth. Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought of
Yeah.
something like that.
And I think that's just dumb. Like, I think that's... I don't like that concept at all. And I think it takes some of the allure away from Mephiles' clone form. So...
They clearly bit off way more than they could chew with the Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog story. Let's
yeah.
put in every cool concept
I think the
that we
androids
ever
are just
liked.
something I'm gonna keep out.
So, were you sort of like proposing, that it's like there's multiple shadow androids that kind of have like the identity crisis thing going on, and they're like, no,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
the real
I've written. Oh yeah, I've written a few stories like that.
I'm Buzz Lightyear! I'm Buzz Lightyear!
Yeah, like that. Who's
Yeah,
the
that's
real
how
Buzz?
Heldhunters-
I am.
Nice.
Oh. He took the sniper. No, he left it there? Okay, cool, I'll take it.
Going around tunnels, flanking. Oh, behind me. Fuck. Fuck. They're both weak on my axe. Did I see another ODST on their team? I think I did. Nice. You're off to a better start than I am. Oh wow.
I think I'm finally popping off.
Did you really just say popping off? Oh my god, you really are becoming a different person. He's one shot on my X, below you. Why are you trying to single fire with the plasma pistol?
Because you said he was one shot. Hey, look, I'm a little bit ahead.
Yeah, but one shot typically means one shot with an actual powerful gun, not a pea shooter.
I'll just show you what one shot means.
What? I so fucking punched him there. God,
Thanks for
fuck.
tossing me the sniper rifle, but you don't have to kill yourself to do that. When you died, it like rolled right over to my corpse. That's like saying you're dead to me after I'm in the grave. Come on.
What?
Like something Obama would do.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Oh shit.
Did you grab sniper? I haven't been using it.
Yeah, it's only got one more shot.
Come here.
Fuck. He's one shot in tunnels. Nice. Get him to cover.
Thanks for the grenades.
Fuck. Nice. One shot.
I'm gonna go underneath.
He's one shot with camo. Nice, nice. I might be able to finish him off here. Might.
She fell asleep, and she's snoring into her microphone now.
Oh, really? Bored her to sleep.
I decided to throw a grenade up while I was falling. I don't know if it'll do any good, but...
Where the hell? Oh. Fuck. He's one shot back there. I'm weak though.
I am not weak.
I don't know how. the fuck
Okay,
it did me that
please.
way.
I'm just kidding. Take it. Oh,
I
There
got
we
the
go.
pistol, I don't care.
okay.
Use your cameo, kill them, win the match.
Camo. I hit him once. Cool.
Thanks. That is you.
Yeah, I think I can let myself off on 1900 calories today. Still a super slight deficit, technically.
I went positive 13 kills, 10 deaths, and I got 5 assists.
I only went positive by 1, so you actually did better.
That was kind of nuts.
How many assists did you get?
5 assists.
Oh, we both got the same amount of assists. See, I think that's an ideal match. Not where one of us is performing a lot and the other is barely, but where we're both just thriving.
Yeah. Kind of like love.
I'm gonna try a color combination here. You might hate it, I don't know.
Sometimes I feel like the in-level lighting is just so bad in this.
Yeah, I think Halo 3 just had better. These are so stupid.
Can't change the color of the hoodie though.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got it now though. Cool.
I just wish I could pick the individual colors for each part.
No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
Wow, I have more than 10 colors. It's amazing.
Wow.
Wait, so do you want to hear like my rewritten version of Internet or like his backstory or anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here, give me a second to pull it up.
Didn't ask. I'm kidding. I literally said yes, go ahead.
Where is it?
Do I have any decent looking helmets?
Okay,
None
so
of them look as good as ODST.
here's where I'm gonna start off. So I kind of have, Zero the Jackal, because like apparently that was like Infinite's prototype game, and a lot of fans often would speculate before you like put the mask on and shit that he was actually called Zero. So I'm kind of applying that to, my aspect of his character, because it's like it's like opposites with names and shit. So basically, he kind of grew up sort of like in a, I guess like harsh environment, kind of like a Middle Eastern place maybe. At least in the Sonic world, obviously. His mother died giving birth to him, and his whole family like kind of hated him for it. His siblings bullied him, and his father abused him a lot, and he ended up running away from home, and he was caught by slave catchers and sold into slavery, and he had to earn his freedom. The only way to earn freedom was by fighting in like a fighting ring or gladiator pit, and he ended up becoming like one of the strongest ones, like sort of a champion. And later he ignited like a slave gladiator rebellion against the people who enslaved him and whatnot. And later he started a whole revolution against like his whole against like the entire government of his place or whatnot, and just kind of became like a massive anarchist, so to speak. And later, I don't know if he like ends up returning home to his siblings and like kind of beating the crap out of him and showing he's not weak anymore, because that was like a big thing that he got picked on for, is that he wasn't weak, kind of applying the I'm not weak thing, making it an actual part of his character, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna make his Jackal squad like either new Jackals he met and made friends with, or his actual siblings. I'm unsure what I want to do on that. But he basically kind of lived a bandit outlaw life, and then later they decided to just become mercenaries, live off the land, kind of like that. And eventually, coming across Eggman. Eggman was paying them, you know, a fairly hefty price. Basically, after a certain amount of time during the war, during Sonic Forces was going down, the death of his squad at the hands of Shadow happened, and basically. Basically, Zero, wants revenge, but whatnot. Either way, the death of his squad affected him really badly. So, he just gave up on life, didn't care. And, Eggman, fused the finalized Phantom Ruby prototype to his body. And it kind of also warped his mind. It made him a lot more sadistic. He was already pissed off with the death of his squad to begin with, but it added fuel to the fire, so to speak. Basically, as Infinite, he's a sadistic motherfucker incarnated who loves torturing others physically and mentally, messes with people's minds, their illusions and whatnot. And basically, I kind of wrote him based off the Joker, or Heath, maybe not just Heath Ledger's Joker, but essentially it was the all it takes is one bad day trope, and then you end up becoming insane or whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of what I got in mind for Infinite.
That's cool. But I feel like the character closest to the Joker would be Mephiles based on his tactics, yeah. I don't know, I just hate the idea that I don't know, I feel like a lot of Shadows, whenever they make a new villain for Shadow, I think Eclipse has enough to separate them, but they just, make them basically Mephiles 2.0. They're always just relying on that character for ideas, and just, I don't know, I feel like no villain of his since then has really stood on his own, except for Eclipse, I guess. But even Eclipse has some, similarities, trying to sway Shadow to his side, but I guess it makes sense since they're
I'm glad you mentioned that, because
related.
Here's the kicker. Is for me, Mephiles, like I said before many times, and I'll say again, Infinite and Mephiles are kind of intentionally similar. Two sides, same coin. But here's one big thing that separates them. Mephiles would want Shadow to work on his, to turn to his side to help work with him. Infinite, on the other hand, wants nothing to do with Shadow. He basically wants Shadow to suffer or whatnot, the same way he does. He would not.
Why are we not searching for a match?
Yeah, Mephiles would want Shadow on his team for me, but Infinite would want nothing
Just
to do
make
with
me
him.
host.
By the way, do that for a minute. Yeah. My wrists, I might need to give a break actually too.
Okay. But I'm a Platinum 2 now. And before now, I haven't been able to get to this rank because my teammates have always just been so much worse, because of how skill-based matchmaking works is they measure skill by both teammates added up, meaning all the skill can come from one player, and you'll just have to carry your teammate who just feeds the other team, so you can go positive time and time again, but you'll still keep losing because the game keeps putting you with shitty players, people you have to, who you have to pick up their weight,
And some more.
And that's not the case with you most of the time.
little facts, ideas, and concepts that I also have in this file that I cooked up. I'm also definitely ranking up the torture part in Sonic Forces, where like Sonic was supposedly tortured, but he was just fine.
After
In
6
my
version,
version,
torture.
basically, Infinite cuts Sonic's legs off to cripple and humiliate him. That's one idea I had. As for the Phantom Ruby itself, I'm also involving Julian Robotnik, Robotnik from Sonic Sat AM. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but in my head, for my rewrite, Julian Robotnik is actually like a separate person from Eggman. He's actually Eggman's older brother. Basically, the Phantom Ruby was found in outer space by Julian Robotnik, who had returned to Mobius at that time. This is just what I call it, Mobius. And basically, him and Eggman are kind of just doubling their scientific expertise to study and analyze it, and kind of use Infinite as a lab rat. And Julian Robotnik, like, Eggman's kind of a mixture of goofy and sadistic, but Julian Robotnik is like way more on the evil side for my remake. Yeah. And then more torture stuff. Basically, Infinite locks Sonic away in null space to isolate him, and he forces Sonic to watch the war happen. It's like, Mobians and humans get roboticized, the world getting taken over, people getting tortured and experimented on.
I'm gonna
And
take
then
a
physically, Infinite and Metal Sonic have one hell of a time just kicking the crap out of him, so that's another one. And then I proposed this idea to Delvery one time before, was that Infinite ends up killing Cream and Vanilla the rabbit and Mother Snaps, or the other way around, he kills Vanilla and then Cream is the one traumatized by it and ends up snapping.
Holy shit.
What?
Take a picture of our
Your
spark.
mic just fucking... Like, I just heard a really loud static sound for a split second.
Me?
Yeah. Was that just me who heard that?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, it was just you. I didn't hear it.
Oh, and look who's awake.
What? I wasn't asleep.
We heard
I was just resting my eyes.
Weird.
No, I
It's
heard you
okay.
say.
Oh,
No, what
we
was
know we're
funny
boring.
is. No, what was funny is. I don't know. I don't think I was fully asleep, but like. I don't know. I came to awareness when James said, "Yeah, she's asleep. She's snoring into her mic." And like, I was like, "What? I'm not asleep." Was I snoring? I don't think so.
It sounded like there was snoring.
You do snore. It's happened plenty of times before, but I'm not
I
mad
do
about those
snore?
times. I mean, falling asleep is tough. You do.
I
Don't worry,
don't
I
know.
don't sit in the call like a weirdo and listen to it. I leave.
No, I definitely. Well, I just didn't used to snore. I don't think. I don't know.
I took a picture of me and you with our outfits now that I got Desert Cameo. Or Camo. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
And then, another idea I have for Infinite is that he actually rebels against the Robotniks and kind of becomes like the main dominant villain of the Forces series. That was one big thing I hated, is that he was pretty much just Eggman's lapdog. I wasn't for that. This idea is more for Shadow, kind of a new character. He's kind of a bit of like a I guess, a comfort character for many of the other ones. I guess a bit of a therapist because a lot of them are not having a good time due to the circumstance of war. And given that he experienced grief and loss with losing Maria, you know, maybe he could help the other characters sort of cope. You know, maybe.
Hell yeah. I tried to write a backstory for Infinite to like make him a better character, and I was thinking he needs better motivation. So I also agreed with you that he should come from an Eastern like culture of some sort, Arabian specifically, because we don't get enough cool Arabian stuff anyways.
Yeah.
In video games, and or Sonic even. Secret Rings is cool though.
Yeah.
But what I had
Infinite's kind of the place he grew up in is kind of Middle Eastern place within the Sonic world. And it's kind of just like it's kind of just chaos and anarchy, you know, living off the land and whatnot. Rough, very rough environment.
I was gonna make it to where Infinite had some. Basically, his team was almost like his family, and when Shadow took him out, he permanently paralyzed some of the people he was fighting. There was one 14-year-old combatant who worked for Infinite and showed a lot of promise, and Shadow paralyzed his lower half. Like, Shadow wasn't actually trying to paralyze anyone, it's just these sorts of things you can't really predict happening in a actual military conflict, right? And what's hilarious too is that Sonic Forces Shadow is shown like kicking Infinite in the eye, but it doesn't destroy his eye or anything like that. In spite of his mask only having one hole to look through. It's so crazy. They could have made Shadow like take out this guy's eye. I think that's partially where I got the backstory. Also, the backstory that I wrote, there's still a bunch of Shadow. Yeah, there's still Shadow androids that are kind of road running about, and Infinite is kind of used to his team being called in to wipe out Shadow androids. Just another day, another android. At that point in time, I considered Earth and Sonic's homeworld separate. The real Shadow's on Earth. The Shadow androids are all on Sonic's homeworld, and Jackal Squadron didn't expect the real Shadow to show up, so they got their asses kicked as also part of the problem.
Yeah, for me, it's also kind of like how Batman ended up creating the Joker, you know, creating his own villain. It's basically, I see it kind of as like a repeat, because, you know, if you think about it, well, if you were still to have Shadow working as a gun agent, it's like, you know, Shadow working a gun, he kills Infinite's squad, and, you know, Infinite loses his squad to gun, you know, losing it that somebody loves, and that causes them to snap, right? So it's like, huh? You see where I'm getting at?
Yeah.
It's like, in that unique kind of spin, Infinite could be, you know, another Shadow, dark reflection or whatnot.
What else can we do? Found a bunch of awesome new chip tunes for people remixing classic Sonic music. I'm happy about that.
Are you familiar with Raul Menendez from Black Ops 2?
Nah.
You're not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, basically, Raul Menendez from Black Ops 2, if you ever want to look him up and like see who he is. Basically, he was a huge inspiration for my version of Infinite. Also Darth Maul from Clone Wars specifically. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, I've seen the animated Clone Wars.
Wait, say again, you're quiet.
I have seen the entire Clone Wars 3D animated series.
In the Darth Maul case, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Deathstroke and the Joker, those were also some inspirations for me. Just kind of like that too angry to die type archetype.
That was me for years. Oh god, I loved it. Continue on. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm just scrolling through my...
So basically,
file.
when I was a kid, my dad just made me hate life. I was never good enough for him. My mom was just completely apathetic, and my dad was always pushing me to be better. Yeah, whatever. I love him. I know he was just trying to make me a man, but, it still sucked. Anyways, so I lived in a moldy bedroom, and I had to work for his company because no one else would hire me in this stupid dead-end town. And when I was done working for him 5 days a week, I would have to spend 1 day a week on the weekend working on his farm. And, he would get physical with us and always yell, "Come on, let's go," and blah, blah, blah. I just fucking hated everything. Now that I'm more spiritually aware, I realize what I was doing, but I used to take all that negative energy and I channeled it into creativity because I wanted to create a better future for myself. I said, I don't give a fuck, I'll die trying. I'm going to become a successful game dev no matter what, and that actually came to pass. I got my dream job, and I was just, even though I had medical problems with my teeth, gosh, we were all so fucking miserable. But yeah, I relate to that a lot. That's all I'm saying. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm happy to relate to it.
Nice.
It's like I got this little quote. In fact, I'm probably gonna send you this file like sometime later, and you can just scroll through it. And I think you looking back on yourself now, kind of what you just described. I'm pretty sure you could relate to this, especially my version of Infinite a lot. So there's like this. There's this quote I got right here. This is where he's talking to Shadow. He's like, "Shadow, my friend, I could have buried you 1,000 times by now, but I didn't. Do you know why? I wanted you to see what it's like to suffer, to feel that pain." Something like that. I also made Infinite just like a lot more powerful because from what I remember, it was stated in the official canon that the Phantom Ruby, at least the original real one, not the prototype bullshit or whatever, is like stronger than the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emeralds themselves. It's like, oh damn. And that it can actually drain the Chaos energy out of them. Like this was like lore from Sonic Mania or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Sonic Mania and the lore, too. That's another reason that game sucks. But anyways. I love how the Phantom Ruby just happens to be in similar to the same place where Knuckles first knocked out Super Sonic. By the way, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. They confirmed it in Sonic Adventure 2. The Master Emerald can turn off the power of the Chaos Emeralds. That's what Knuckles was doing when he knocked out Super Sonic in Sonic 3. He was using the Master Emerald's energy, which flows through all of Angel Island, which makes it fly, to knock out Super Sonic. Knuckles is the guardian of the Master Emerald. Knuckles can knock the Chaos Emeralds out of anyone utilizing a super form. That is canon as long as he has the Master Emerald. 2 games showed us this. It's not, oh, they just didn't know what the canon was yet, blah, blah, blah. And by the way, canonically, Knuckles killed someone in their super form, even though he wasn't in their super form. He killed Mecha Sonic, okay?
Yeah.
And for reasons, they had to make Mecha Sonic, you know, he's invincible until he needs to recharge, right? But I believe that canonically, if they weren't limited by gameplay, Knuckles could have done like this powerful move that he, you know, has to charge up or whatever and land it when he has the chance to even hit him while he's glowing golden and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Knuckles
here's
is
another-
such a good character to write with. People need to actually fucking use him. He's so important to the lore, and I just hate. I don't hate you. I just hate how everybody wants to write with Shadow and these other characters. Like, come on, man, where's my Knuckles? But
No, I get that. Knuckles was I love Shadow, but Knuckles was my boy too. I've got plans for him for sure. Some more quotes that I made of Infinite you may like. Is another one where he's talking with Shadow. It's basically he's talking about like the illusion or the lie of peace and civility. Don't you get it, Shadow? Is that all we've been doing is living a massive, fickle lie, casting a giant illusion. I am only showing the truth, which is that there's no true peace for this world. Only a feeble attempt to fabricate that there is. A lie as great as that can't be lived forever. Eventually it's all going to crumble down into disorder where it started from. And then another one? Chaos is our natural state, is it not? Think about it. When hard times are created, morals are forgotten and everyone resorts back to our monstrous ways of survival. The only real form of order is the natural order, and chaos is just that. Violence and competition is in our blood, and only the winners survive. So there's that.
that's true.
Basically, like in Infinite's mindset, it's like through his illusions, he's like, in his own twisted way, he's like showing the truth, the ugly truth of chaos and disorder, essentially.
I am working on some texturing at the moment because why not?
Based.
I used to be really black pilled, and this stuff used to resonate with me a lot more. But some things happen in my life, and I'm really optimistic about the future now. I definitely used to feel like a lot of the stuff that Nephilis or Black Doom would say are infinitely true, but
Same thing happened with me, at least when I was creating my rewrites or whatnot. I was just creating my version of Nephilis, Infinite. I was kind of having a red pill rage, you know, black pill phase myself, and I kind of just projected that onto all these, you know, rewritten characters in a way.
yeah, that's fun.
So I totally understand where you're coming from. I really do. I guess the only way that separates Black Doom from Nephilis and Infinite is that Nephilis and Infinite both revel within the chaos in their own way, while Black Doom is trying to fix it with his own twisted, you know, perfect order of things, right?
To be honest, I feel like I've heard every interpretation of all these characters that I'm ever gonna hear, and just I don't know. There's a reason I haven't gone back to writing for them in so long because it just bores me.
Yeah, you hear it a bunch of times, and it's just like, it's nothing new. I get that.
Yeah, we're always growing and learning in life, and sometimes, I mean,
Black Doom also never struck me as a character with a lot of subtext behind what he says. He always just came off as so one-dimensionally evil. I mean, his voice says it all. I don't know.
Yeah, Lego, I'm gonna send the file to you. Wait, damn it, how do I... There's a way to do this, right? Wait, here we go. Screen. Lego, do you use a... So what format would you like to send this file in? PDF, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, or Samsung Notes?
usually I just read rich text documents. I think I can do PDFs, though. I can just drop that in a browser, so...
Maybe not.
God, I hate seeing people get all this AI art for free without working for it. Okay, now you'll let out your creative spirit.
God, that pisses you off so much.
It does. Like, people work really hard.
It's stupid that it does, though. People aren't entitled to business.
It's not that people aren't getting paid to do it. It's that you have no artistic talent, but now that a machine came out that makes it super easy, now you're just creating everything you want to your heart's content, and you think it's good, and you don't even see the problems. That's like...
That is good.
No, it's not. It's like...
Because authentic stuff, like handcrafted, is still gonna look better in the end. I mean, you're always talking about how easy it is to tell them apart, so it really shouldn't be that big of a deal that people don't have to go to artists to
It's like
make
watching people praise
shit.
McDonald's. It's like, oh, why would I ever go to that restaurant? Or you can't make a better hamburger. Or like, hey, I made this hamburger at home. It tastes really good. Yeah, I could just get a hamburger from McDonald's. You know, it tastes the same. It's like you insult my work, and you're so stupid that you think I'm stupid when I make an objectively better, healthier product. And
Well,
Okay,
if you
but
weren't so
I
why?
just wanted
Just
to
because you
say,
make a better product doesn't mean that they have to get your better product. Not everybody needs the best of the best.
no,
That
you
shouldn't bug you.
don't need to eat my homegrown hamburgers from a cow that I raised or whatever. But like, don't tell you think that this shit is good. It just, oh, I love AI so much. All my dreams come true.
Why is people
You're
liking
insane.
things maddening?
How do you feel when people say Sonic Colors is so much better than Sonic Adventure 2?
I disagree, but they're free to be retarded. I mean, it's no impact on my
Thank you.
life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's It's retarded, but it's stupid to get angry over at the same time. Like, it's
Star
so
Wars is so much
retarded
better
that
than
it's
Halo.
just dumb to even care about.
Like,
Like,
imagine
oh,
if-
look at that. People have stupid generic tastes. Whoop-de-doo.
I gotta go piss Max real quick.
Why lose sleep over it? I really think it does come from this idea that, oh, you should have to pay an artist for that. Someone isn't getting paid because you're using AI.
No, if you have a dream, you should learn
Yeah.
how to make it come true yourself, not go to McDonald's like, hey, can you make my dream hamburger? Oh man, all the
Well,
chemicals
if they're
used
using
goes
AI
wild.
art, then it's not a dream. That's the point. If it's not their dream, I think it's good that they can take a shortcut. Like, if it's just a thumbnail art and not like an artist, why do they need to go through all these hoops over something they don't care that much about to begin with? I mean, fuck.
I love it when I go on YouTube and it's a Star Wars video, but the thumbnail shows Master Chief's helmet on a Star Trek red shirt. I've seen, okay, not that exactly, but I saw like the Predator in a Star Trek red shirt. I was like, what the fuck? This AI art, it's just, and the guy didn't even, he didn't care. He just used it as his thumbnail. It's like making the internet full of artistic garbage. Like, the garbage art is infinitely more plentiful now.
The garbage art was always the majority. I mean, fuck.
Look, YouTube
Just look at
thumbnails-
DeviantArt, just recolors after recolors. I'd rather see AI art over recolors.
YouTube people used to at least take a screenshot from their video, use it as a thumbnail so you got an idea of it. Nope, now everyone generates AI art where Predator is apparently the most peaceful alien in the Star Trek universe. Whatever, bro, go right ahead.
You're
You know
not
what?
paying to make my dream come true.
When have I
Grr.
complained about someone not paying me?
Well, you're artists in
I
general.
don't
I don't
even
know.
put myself
I don't
out for
know.
commission. Like,
I mean,
seriously,
I
dude.
think I think it's a good thing that somebody doesn't have to fucking risk paying for art that they may not even be satisfied with in the first place, but still have to pay for. Because
That's
usually they make you pay before they make it, and then if you don't like it, welp, that's your problem.
People ask me to do commissions.
Like, they're-
I tell them I don't have time, and it's not worth it. Like, this is not a
Oh,
commission
same.
issue.
Well, with people in general, though. I'm not even just talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
I think AI art is convenience. I mean, it's funny when people try to pass it off as theirs, but sites even have like rules against that. Like, you have to disclose if it's AI art.
I mean, I like AI art. It's like I'm not going to use it to do any of my Sonic art, obviously, but or any art for my actual comic. It's like I might do it for like some simple concept stuff, or if I need to fact to something specific, then yeah, I'll do that. It's like it's just a short thing. It's nothing big.
Oh, well.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, if there's something, like, even if you do use it in your art projects, like, maybe there's something you want drawn, but that you just don't even, maybe you're not good at drawing it and you don't even care to, like, it's something that you don't care about as much, and it's just like a background element.
Yeah.
So I used to
Why
use
not
this video-
use it as a tool, don't rely on it as, like, the backbone of your shit, you know?
Yes, it's exactly.
Because a lot of OG, yeah, because a lot of OG Halo sound effects, and this was super sad to find out, but a lot of OG Halo sound effects, which I love, were actually not originated in Halo. They're basically open source, and you can hear them in like other shows, movies, and games and shit.
Yeah,
Like the plasma grenade explosion from Halo 2. Or
okay, if you're
Yeah.
gonna use the logic that AI art is stealing from other artists, it's like, okay, so then every other artist of all time has stolen from other artists, or has stolen from like
Yeah.
imagery from their own vision. It's like, oh, they drew a picture of that tree. Well, look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the tree has to sue them for copyright then, huh?
yeah,
It's so fucking retarded.
like if I remake a shadow render in my sprite style, by that logic, I am stealing that art by being inspired by it.
Yeah. I just think that
It's retarded.
I used to be very anti-copyright because I felt like copyright wasn't something you could even logically you couldn't even
Enforce.
you couldn't even define it. Like, what's a copyright? Well, okay, it's a trade. It means I came up with the idea and it's mine. It's like, okay, is a laser blaster, generic laser blaster, something you can copyright? No. Okay.
Right.
How about a
Yeah, that's
Halo
the thing I
space
hate about
helmet?
copyright, so they just use it as an excuse to cut you down or some shit. And it's like, the only problem I probably have with AI art is if someone said, "Oh, I drew it myself and it's impressive," they act like it's impressive. Like, "Oh, I'm so cool, I generated it." Like, I see it the same way as a guy eating a fucking cookie. It's like, it's not impressive. It's just, you know, something you're doing.
I view it as a guy who takes steroids and then brags about his body.
I thought that you did that though.
Like, bitch, you literally have. No, like steroids, I mean, there's a fuck ton of risks, which is why I would never do them. Like, look, I'm not saying being a natural makes you like this just beacon of virtue in the bodybuilding world. I don't. But people who do, you know, get assistance, they stick a fucking syringe into themselves and they can just gain muscle so much easier and their testosterone is through the roof. Like, that does give you, like, there are certain physiques that you just can't get without steroids.
Well, here's the thing, is that the freaking side effects will fuck you up because you'll start growing
Yeah.
you'll start growing actual fucking man tits. Your
Well,
testicles will
if you're not
that's a
careful
biological
with
fact.
No, it is, but it doesn't happen for everyone. And that's why people still, like, that's why the idea of steroids is still appetizing to some people, why they still, like, because it's a risk, but what risk means is it's not guaranteed that it'll happen, but it could happen to you,
Yeah,
depending on
extreme.
genetics, I guess, and how much you take, how often.
So
But
I'm working.
no, if you do like The Rock, he claims he's natural. He's in his like 50s and he's in the best shape of his life. That is utter horseshit. Like, that guy's a fucking clown for that.
yeah.
Thinks he's fucking natural.
Anyway, go on, or like, what were you gonna say?
I've been working on this zombie for a toys versus zombie game I was talking about. I just streaming because why not? If anyone wants to see what I'm doing, since we all kind of do that here.
I'll take a look at it.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's really nice.
I also sent you the file for my Sonic Forces stuff. If and whenever you want to take a look at that, feel free to do so.
Yeah, I've got like a giant fucking list or whatnot. I made that shit back during like the quarantine. And if some of the shit sounds like, I don't know, kind of creepy, it wasn't in like the exact best mindset. Because again, pandemic, isolation, just shit was fucking insane.
Oh, they're planning on doing that again with monkeypox. Something you can only get from gay butt sex. So I guess I could see why Trudeau would be scared of it.
Scared of what?
Monkeypox.
Oh yeah, that's the latest big scare. World Health Organization's going to
Yeah.
another emergency.
I didn't comply with COVID. I'm not complying this time. Fuck them.
Yeah, they can burn in hell for all the lives they ruined.
All the lives they've...
One or two COVID shots because I was forced to. It's like
Forced to? What? Hold on.
Yeah,
Your
parents made me
What
take
the
the shot.
fuck?
My school and my parents made me take the shot. So
That's fucked. What the fuck?
it is.
I know a guy who
I
lied.
would have fought against that shit, dude. Like, that's your fucking life. Like, it's literal fucking poison. I'm not saying all vaccines, but that particular one, I mean, there's a reason they forged COVID. It was so they could push that fucking vaccine.
No doubt. It did.
I'm glad I never got the COVID vax.
Yeah. If I had a choice, I obviously would have said fuck no. And if the risk wasn't too great, I would have said no, I'm not taking it. But
Dude, you always have a choice. Did they like manhandle you? Like tie you down and stick it in you? Like,
no, but basically, I wouldn't have been allowed to go to my school if I didn't take the shot. But
angers me to even think about.
yeah, me too.
God, so fucked, man. Just the idea that they got what they wanted with so many people, like just force so many people in submission. It's just
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll just take this.
never hated my government more.
Yeah. God, fucking. Yeah, you can't.
Dude, if they show up at my door,
But it's like, I'd say Canada's government is way worse than America.
oh, it is. You're not shitting on me by saying that. I fucking agree. I don't identify with this fucking country at all. In fact, I desperately want to move to the U.S. Yeah, no, I want to move to the U.S. badly.
The best thing to do probably is just fucking move to the U.S. and invest in some good firearms and learn to shoot, because it's gonna happen. You're gonna need that shit. There's one big thing that America has that most other countries don't, is firearm culture, to say the least. There's those who can use it efficiently and those who cannot.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want to get the proper training, but I know which ones I'd want to own. I would want a Benelli M4 and then 2 handguns. One of them would be a revolver, another one would be like a quick semi-auto. Not sure what it would be, but
My brother from another mother,
just the quickest.
That's almost like the kind of combo I'd go for. If I could, I'd probably like try
Yeah.
to do a little pistol grip, like short shotguns if I could, but that's still a little bit fantasizing. So.
What you
Like a
want,
Doom sawed-off shotgun.
the most important thing that you want is an AR-15 that fires 5.56 rounds, and there's a very specific reason for that. It's because then you're using the same bullets as the targets that you're shooting at are using, and you can restock your ammo supply after every victory.
Yeah, true enough.
Or you're going to need something Russian, because in the event things get really bad or good, depending how you look at it, that's who your supplier is going to be.
Yeah.
Not that Russia's the good guys, but you take help where you have to take it from, and you're going to cut some deals. Just like we worked with
The
France
enemy
the
of my
first
enemy is my friend.
I mean, hey, we worked with France the first time, we had to set the place correct, we owe France our existence, basically, America.
I really hope, God, what's going on in the UK right now is just so fucked up. So fucked up.
Yeah, fucking Muslims raping little girls, and they're like, oh, they don't care that citizens are like, okay,
And murdering and forming gangs.
we're taking
across
things in
the-
our own hands, and then their government's like, oh, oppression against Muslims. It's like, nigga, y'all let this shit go on.
They're arresting people for praying on the streets. They're being arrested for thought crimes.
Yeah,
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Social media posts, dude, it is a literal fucking, it is absolute tyranny.
It's 1984. You ever heard of that before? 1984.
No.
Oh god, fucking. It's like there's a movie version and there's a book version. It's lit. I can tell you, bro. It's like literal predictions. Hold on, let me search it up real quick. 1980.
I'll search it up.
1984
search the movie
is written
names.
by George Orwell. He also wrote Animal Farm and other stuff that was sort of dystopian, but also, some would say predicted certain things, or a lot
Which
of it's
year was
allegory.
it released in?
1984?
56? Yeah.
Yeah, it was way before that.
Michael
It
Anderson?
was published in 1949.
But the movie, I mean.
Oh, the movie was, I think,
56? Michael Anderson?
no, the movie stars John Hurt. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head.
No,
I guess
fine.
the
one
the
starring
movie-
John Hurt, it was actually released in 1984. So
I
Oh, I thought you asked it. Well, at first when I said long before that, I was talking about the book, but
I cannot find a film called 1984 released in 1984. There's one in 85, but it looks like what the heck?
just look at John Hurt's filmography, and you'll find 1984.
Here, Dell. Direct messages.
If I were to guess, I think it came out in 1980.
Here, that's it on Wikipedia.
Oh, it's okay. It's the word 1984, not the literal numbers. Like it's NINETEEN. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that explains. Oh, it doesn't have the greatest rating, but not the worst.
Yeah, definitely check some of that shit out. And actually,
Looks like it might be good.
an old stream that by one of Undead Chronics members, Sir Yeetus. It was an old stream, but it's a good one. And I'll probably send you like a little cover on it. Where is it?
But back to like the UK, like they have made videos telling us what their intent is in these countries and in the UK, and the government doesn't give a fuck. Like, I wonder if they just have their families at gunpoint at home, or there have been like threats to their families if they don't comply with their religion or some shit.
there's probably
Like
that,
it,
and they've got Muslim dick up their ass.
Yeah. God, man. I really wish they would just grow a fucking spine.
They won't. They're gonna remain fat, white, bitch-ass motherfuckers who are just gonna be cucks, sucking up zinc, and just taking up the ass.
Yeah.
What the fuck they do. And honestly, nothing would
Yeah.
satisfy me more. I apologize if I'm creeping a lot when I say this, but nothing would satisfy me more than to go fucking Doomslayer on their asses. They're scum.
I don't even think you're wrong for that. No, they are. Like, if you see what they do and you don't want to take them down for it, like the shit they've done to people on the streets and just breaking into homes. Like, how can someone watch that and not want those people to fucking burn?
In Germany,
I don't mean the race as a whole, you know, they don't all follow that religion. Some of them were actually born in these countries and are respectful because of it. They actually, you know, they actually understand, like, just, yeah, how to be respectful, decent, productive human beings.
Yeah, they understand. Don't be a fucking degenerate bastard.
Don't be a fucking leech on our tax system.
Exactly.
I fucking hate taxes. Taxes required for shit like bridges, roads, sidewalks, blah blah blah. I get that, and I think that should be the same, but I shouldn't have to pay for taxes for stuff that doesn't directly benefit me.
Yeah. That's why undead chronic goes so
Like, I
Go ahead.
oh yeah. Oh sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but
You go first.
I didn't choose to donate to a fucking charity, okay? Like, my purpose as a man is not to be a fucking charity to everything and everyone around me.
Idealistically, that would be so. We're not supposed to be fucking leeches, but that's what we are. That's how they view us. But that's why undead chronic hates like single moms most of the time so much, is because they're the majority of fucking, you know, reliers on fucking taxes and shit. They're unemployed.
Oh yeah.
And they, you know, they fuck the bad boys, and then they get to live off our money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate that single mom.
And then they get some poor guy to raise a kid that isn't even his.
And they treat him like shit for it.
Yeah, and the kid treats him like shit, which, you know, the kid wants their real father, which they don't have because, you know, sometimes it's the father's fault, sometimes it's the mom's. But one thing led to another, and they split up because I guess their kid wasn't a priority to them.
Yeah.
Or the mom just fucked the bad boy who, you know, clearly had no interest in being a father, but she had it anyways. She let the baby grow on her long enough to where it formed into a fetus.
Mm-hmm. She didn't take a fucking, she didn't take an ECP morning after pill either. It's like, those are her thing too.
Yeah.
I used to support child support, but I don't after thinking about it recently this year, actually. I was like, wait a minute, a woman can only get pregnant a few days out of the month. She's the one who tracks that cycle, not the guy. Birth control mostly affects, it's basically her choice completely to have the child or not. But if she chooses to have it, suddenly the guy gets roped along into it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Which, I mean, I think the guy is stupid for not, like, using protection in that case, but some guys can get lied to as well, or just have, like, it hijacked.
Oh yeah, they get hijacked all the time. The bitch will fucking give them condoms. You say, give them a condom, like, okay, here. And what they really did is they took a fucking pin and they poked that shit through it. That's why I don't really smash and dash. The only way I'd smash and dash is if it was like if I was on vacation or something, and it's a bitch that I'm like seeing right the day before I'm about to leave to fuck off to the other side of the country or some shit. That's the only way I do it.
Only way I do it is if I had a fucking vasectomy, but even then, STDs are fucking rampant in Western society, so.
I'm not trying to have firewood in the morning.
Yeah.
You know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically the morning after where you have a boner or you want to go piss, and then it burns like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what I call firewood, because it's funny.
Yeah, I figured that was it.
One of the stories that pissed me off the most was that a bitch who was like 31 or like in her 30s, maybe like late 20s or some shit. Basically, she had I'm not even gonna say had sex with. She raped a fucking 13-year-old boy, and then that kid's gonna have. She got no time, and he has to pay child support when he gets old enough or whatnot.
Oh my god. That is just fucking that is worthy of just fucking vengeance. I'm sorry. That kid's life is just fucking ruined. Not just because of like the psychological damage, but
Yep.
oh
And
my
then
god,
society only
man.
really values
Imagine
women.
if the roles were reversed. Like
Oh no! If that was a guy doing that shit, this is what would
there'd be
happen.
people would be out in the streets with fucking pitchforks outside his place, ready to fucking stake him.
Yeah, if nothing legally happened to him, society's gonna deal with him. They would have fucking wrapped a fucking rope around his neck, drag him up the street, hang his ass from a tree, and throw stones at him. That's how it is.
Stuff him into a trunk and just let him suffocate in like a body bag.
They'd have done the old fucking
Yeah.
feed milk and honey and let the flies get his ass.
That's what the UK needs to do right now. Like, whenever I do see videos of them protecting their streets, their stores, their homes, each other, like I do occasionally see videos of that, it is nice to see that. And also, I'm sorry, their police force down there is
a
fucking
joke.
just a
They're a
joke.
joke.
They are a fucking joke, dude. If they're I saw this video of this person. Dude, they don't, but I saw this video of this person recording 3 fat bitches who were officers, and when they saw they're being recorded, they were like, no, 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 looking towards them or her. And I swear these chicks are like fucking 250 pounds at least, and they've even like gotten a hold of people, and they always escape, and they don't. They try chasing after them. It's the slowest chase ever. Oh god.
Okay, you know what?
What a
Since we're
joke.
such in since
No
we're in
fucking fitness standards.
Since we're in such a fucking low
Like
mood,
these
I'll
are-
tell you a little funny story. Basically, I was at a football game. I was 16 years old, and I forgot what I was doing, but I was fucking around. Me and my friends were doing stuff. I think we found like some old rotten eggs or some shit, and we were sneaking around to the other side. We were throwing that shit at the crowd of the opposite team or some shit, and they'd run back. And this like these one big old fat white woman cop, and then like her skinny twig ass friend. One of them, the skinny one tried to arrest my friend, and then he acted like he was like, "Ooh, kinky, kiss me, bitch," and then she got all gross, and then she didn't even try to.
Oh, that's so funny.
She just flinched, like she couldn't even arrest him after he pulled that with her. And the bitch tried to chase me and my other friend down. We just fucking outran her.
Oh my god. That's these are the people protecting our streets. And no, they're doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. Keep us safe. Yep. Not for the privilege, not for the fucking lack of accountability for anything they do. Nope. They're here to serve the population, serve and protect. Oh, what a joke. Law enforcement is a fucking joke, man.
Yeah. It was just.
I don't even call them cops anymore. I just always use the word pigs now.
That's what Undead Chronic does.
That's what they are.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're not worthy of any fucking respect. Not even the good ones. Because they're still fighting to uphold corruption and just shit laws. They are maintaining the status quo, and the status quo is tyranny.
Yeah, it's like.
I will say, in my town, I actually do treat the cops really well. I work at a store. They show up to the store. They deal with people stealing our merchandise. Unlike in other cities, they will arrest people. They throw them in jail. They're very. I live in a small town, We have a good relationship with our law enforcement here.
That's good.
I'm fortunate, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's. Look, I'm not saying good ones don't exist. They do, but
It's like
they're the exception, and I don't even think law enforcement, the idea of it, I don't think there's much merit in it. Not that I don't want criminal scum to be held accountable, I do, but I don't think I don't think that, basically, I think there's a lot more merit in citizens protecting their, neighborhoods and shit than law enforcement who don't really have
they don't have a special
I
bond
don't know,
with
legality
actors.
doesn't determine morality. Legality doesn't determine morality, and they are always going to care more about legality over morality. That's why I
Yeah,
don't even care about the good ones.
yeah, that's reasonable. It's like my sister. I had an older sister who worked as a cop, for some time. And it's like, I love her, and like as a person, she's pretty good. She has moments where she gets like bitchy as fuck, and I hate her for it. But yeah, I'm like, it's like I'm not really even surprised anymore. But I can't. Sadly, I just can't bring myself to respect her the same way I used to. It's like, I still try to love her or whatnot. She's, I know she tries to do good stuff, but it's like, it doesn't change the fact I can't respect her as much as I used to.
See eye to eye.
My ex, her dad was a cop, and I'm pretty sure he was having sex with her.
Oh my god.
Like she was anorexic. I would call her like, "Hey, date," because we were a long distance relationship, so we would just call each other on the phone, and that would be like our date night or whatever. And she would go, "Sorry, I have to go cook dinner for my dad," or in some cases, I have to go on a date with my dad. And sometimes I would call her.
What?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
I
One
saw
night
a
she was
video on
like,
Twitter. Go on,
"Okay,
sorry,
go."
I thought you were.
Oh
No,
no,
no, no,
like
no, no, you were done.
so I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. And then she was like, you can call me tonight, but I'm gonna have to be in voice call playing a shooter game with my dad and his friends. I'm like,
What?
Okay,
yeah,
not to shit. Okay, I'm not even. I'm not shitting on your ex. I'm shitting on her dad. That's fucking creepy.
I would love to kill him. I would love to go down there and fucking kill him if it's true. He deserves death for what he did if it's true. Like I don't have
Yeah,
proof, but again, if it's true, that is morally what he deserves.
it is.
She changed, I noticed, after she became a teenager. So at least, so I imagine that's when he found her attractive and started doing his thing. Because I noticed a distinct personality change, like right around she hit age 15 or something. I was friends with her for years.
Okay, yeah, then that's definitely. There's usually times where I'm quick to like defend the dude if he's being accused of creep, but like that, nah. I ain't playing that shit.
Oh, I had a female friend, and like we met in grade 4. Uh, there were like a couple of years throughout like elementary school and the first year of high school, which where I lived was grade 8. Um, we were friends for a bit, and there were a couple of years where we were closer and shit. But I noticed, um, I'm pretty sure not only were older, like I'm talking like high school seniors at the time when she was still not even 13, were seeing her. But apparently her uncle did some fucked up shit, and now apparently she works at a strip club, and it's just unfortunate.
Ugh.
Stealing someone's life, basically, is what it is.
She was a good kid, she was, but she was just so fucked up.
Another funny story was
But
there was one
something.
Go ahead.
Oh, go on.
First.
My story's
Oh
done.
what's fucked up is that a lot of people, when that happens to them, like real victims, usually don't want to come forward.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't realize this, and just, I feel like a lot of these, fucked up things, whether it's like rape or pedophilia, like a lot of people just throw around these words just so willy-nilly, and it just makes actual victims to get noticed, and it's fucked. But say what you're gonna say. That's all I want to say.
Oh, no, well, to add on to that, it does, because to a point, I've experienced that. It's like, it's hard coming out with that shit. But, another little story from my school was that one of the kids was caught whacking off with using some butter as lube from the school cafeteria, and they started to call him butternut. They called him butternuts.
That's
I hate our bodies so much sometimes.
Fucking butternuts.
oh god. Oh.
There was basically this autistic. It's basically that one special kid that always uses his disability as like an excuse or special privilege all the time. Basically, one time he thought this made him smart. He said, "I've got more chromosomes than everyone in this room."
Sure.
And we were like, "No shit, Sherlock. We can see that."
Oh my god.
What's another? I gotta scroll through here. Find some more fucked up school stories.
I have a story like that, but I was the one who made an oopsie, so around this age we don't like know what's like, we're just learning what certain words mean.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I thought so I guess at this time I thought a virgin was some. We're calling each other virgins in like late elementary school, early middle school. It's hilarious. Kind of fucked up actually if you think about it, the connotations.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, I think somebody like implied I was a virgin, and my response was, "What are you talking about, man? I've kissed a girl."
Oh my god.
It was humiliating.
I used to think that kissing girls got them pregnant too. Like, well, I figured it.
That's not even like worse. Well, maybe it's a little worse, but it's basically just as bad.
Like, I remember my mom and dad saying, "Don't sleep with a girl before you're married to them," and I'm like, "Oh, is that because if you like not even have sex, just like sleep too close to a girl, that girl will eventually get pregnant." Like it's a proximity and time-based thing.
You know what? When I was a kid, I was like, God, when was this? Like maybe 10 or 11 or some shit. I used to think girls had fucking balls and dicks.
Oh god.
One time my brother got a sickness and he claimed that he peed out of his butt, quote, like a girl. And I said, I remember my dad heard that, he just rolled his eyes and he says, "You did not." And I said, "But Dad, everyone knows girls pee out of their butt." And he said,
Oh,
"No, they don't."
God.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh.
He didn't bother to explain, but that made me think, what? Girls don't pee out of... I had to ask my sisters, "Hey, do you pee out of your butt?" And they're like, "No." My God. My parents should have done a way better job raising us, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
Another one I was
Trying to think of another one.
STEM class. There was this kid named Ronnie,
And basically, he was on his laptop, and he was about to like start watching a compilation of memes on YouTube, and the first one was like had it was like a sex ear rape meme sound effect, you know, where it's like that type shit. And he had his volume on full blast. And and the teacher starts coming over and says, "Hey, what's going on over there?" And Ronnie says, "It's not porn, it's two midgets dancing." So out of context. It's not sex, it's two midgets dancing.
Oh my. Oh, this is such a fucked up meme. My God. I don't even want to taint my fucking camera roll with this shit. I'm just gonna fucking send it to you on, like, click the share option. Oh my gosh.
You put it in
Hold on. No, I'm not. Do not put this in the server. This is fucked. This is a fucked up meme.
Just DM.
I'll send it to you guys individually. Yeah.
When the Girl Scouts are better than the cookies. What?
Sorry, I just don't like that at all. That type of joke. It just goes to. I know we all have different limits, but it goes to. It would an equivalent to.
No,
like
it is too.
Please delete that.
I just see this.
Wait, I don't get it.
Okay. You know, you don't want to get it. You don't want to get it.
Is it like a rape joke or some shit?
Yes.
Yes. Ugh.
Because I was thinking, I was like, what could be? It's obviously some kind of sex joke. I'm like, what is it? What's a sex joke? And I'm like, oh, there's rape jokes. So.
Fucked up.
Oh, that's useful.
Scrolling through Twitter is just you see just so much fucked up shit. It is a massive dumpster fire
God. Yeah,
of just cursed shit and like footage from around the world of like fucked up shit. You occasionally see some wholesome stuff. Like I saw this video of a drone delivering cat food to stray cats, like just flying around itself, like with a bowl, holding a bowl, and then the cat just see it on a catwalk and then takes back off. That was wholesome. And my cat just jumped up to see me. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I've seen way too much cursed, like actual pedophilic, borderline CP shit.
Oh God.
I would tell you, but
whenever I come across, fuck. Whenever I see anything along those lines, I just click like the do not show or not interested option.
Yeah.
Facebook is almost worse.
So I see less shit like that.
Wait, Facebook
Yeah.
like that too, are they?
I hate Facebook
Oh, yeah.
because no matter what, they'll just keep trying to send lewd stuff my way, and I'll click ignore, right? It'll just It is my fault for pausing very briefly, but instincts are hard to control. Like, I'll realize, wait, why am I pausing? Oh, because you want to look at this sexy thing. Well, I don't want to look at this sexy thing. That's just animal instinct. So,
Curiosity killed the cat, as they say.
well, it doesn't matter if you pause for like half a second before you realize what you're doing, you know? And Facebook keeps track of that, though. You pause for half a second on this, you pause for 2 seconds on that, and it will feed you based off what you pause to look at while you're basically doom scrolling. But here's the thing, they make money by servicing you stuff you get addicted to, right? Or they can put an ad on to the side of it. So, yeah, they micromanage that stuff.
Mm.
And here's the thing, I go so long without seeing like something lewd or pornographic. And it's like, I don't have to have my guard up anymore. And then I relax, something comes, I'm like, wait, oh, that's kind of hot. And it just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't jerk off to it or anything. I just see it for more than half a second. Facebook remembers, and then I'm going to get 5 in a row here in a minute.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell like one more short, funny story, and then I'm gonna head out because I get to bed. Basically,
Okay.
me and an ex-girlfriend of mine were going to like a little exotic bird sanctuary where the guy was selling parrots and macaws and shit. Basically, this one macaw, she was trying to offer, my ex-girlfriend was trying to offer her hand out to like, just get that physical contact with the macaw, and it snapped at her, and then it raised its foot in the air like a Nazi salute, and then it said, "Heil Hitler."
Jeez.
Dead ass. But anyway, I want to stay and talk more, but I have to go. So it was great talking with you guys. All right.
You too.
Man, have a great
Good
day.
meeting you as well, Heliotrope.
Yes, good night. Sleep well.
All right, have a good one.
God, we've been talking about so much dark, depressing shit.
Oh shit! I was still streaming that. But, oh well.